It is not on easy, and if you say it one more time and you lie to my audience, you will be permanently banned from the chat. The game is not on easy, you stupid piece of dunce who wants to discredit anyone who plays the game on normal. It's on normal. Deal with it. If you don't like it, fall off and don't come back. I'm never gonna put up with that ever again. Every person who says it's on easy is just gone for good. I'm tired of it. It's so disrespectful to say like that. It really is.
A robust and meaningful video.
Skip, dip, 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 dip. Philip Burnell's insecure in his gaming skills. Skip.
Hey everybody, shameless plug as I look at my microphone as I speak into it. I actually have a streaming schedule now. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will be streaming starting at 2:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is a all-around family-approved schedule, so there'll be no surprises with it, unless, obviously, if I have obligations with my kids or IRL stuff, which I'll let you know in advance. But every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time to 10:30 p.m., I will be streaming right on this channel. So make sure you sub and make sure you tune in those days. Also, I have an ASMR channel, which I know I talk about in virtually every video, but I will have a new video coming out. I also have the video of Phil or DSP Gaming ASMR live right now. It's been live, but I actually made this tiny computer into a Steam machine. I turned it into a game console. There's another one right there behind me, and it runs pretty much every AAA game you could throw at it. That's going to be my next ASMR video, is talking about this super tiny computer, which is made by Minis Forum. You can't get it anymore, but it's an amazing computer, and it's also an amazing Steam machine game console. So make sure you sub to my ASMR channel, link below in the description and top pin comment. I find it funny that one of the biggest things with people that consider gaming their hobby, I don't like the word gamer. That's one thing I've been consistent on. You can call me a flip-flopper with many other things, but I have hated the word gamer forever. I remember making a video in 2012 about it, talking over Max Payne gameplay. But besides for my disdain for the word gamer, because I think it's cheesy and it has a stigma that's attached to it, another thing I despise about gaming, and it still happens to this day, is the walled garden that's around it. Harmon Smith, I'm looking at you.
Hey, Rich. I'm working out.
He's a diehard Nintendo fanboy, but I bring him up for a reason, not just to impress you with his gym flexing skills.
Rich, here I am at the gym, trying to do my best.
But he's an example of someone who they have a walled garden around their hobby, or they are the gatekeepers of the hobby. Harmon is definitely like that, and there are many people that are like him. For example, you can't be a real gamer unless you've completed these many games a month. You can't be a real gamer if you only play a certain amount of hours a week. You can't be a real gamer if you only play casual games on your phone. It's not just him. I'm just using him as an example because he's a very interesting man.
It's leg day, Rich. Where you at?
But I see a lot of people with this mindset on the hobby. Even, again, the main focus of this video, what difficulty do you play your games on? Oh, you're a grown man and play them on easy? How dare you? Which I think is the most ridiculous thing ever. You have to prove your manhood with video games as well. But yes, there are people that are like that. I don't even mean in the internet world. I know people in real life that if they see you playing a game on easy, why do you even pick up a controller? I don't get it. Just watch TV or something. But moving on from all that, the bottom line is there are a bunch of people that are looking for any excuse for some reason. With gaming, it's very strange. It's almost like politics where they want to keep you out. They want to be taken seriously with gaming, which is, I always find it funny. They want gaming to be taken as a serious hobby, which it's pretty much is. But then they act like this, where it's like you need to have like requirements. You need to have like a license to play games where there is a group of nerds that will give you this license and approve you. Could someone explain that to me? You want the hobby to be accepted by everybody, but if you think someone's not worthy of your hobby, then you'll kick them out. And then you wonder why you're not taken seriously.
Nintendo's before hoes.
Now, as I was running tests on this computer, turning it into a Steam machine, not exactly this one, that one behind there, I wanted just to play games. I wanted to see how they ran. I wanted to see how they played. And this isn't the first time I've played games on easy, but I'm like, I just want to relax, because I even do it too. And it's not that I'm doing it to prove anything to anybody, but I have this subconscious thing that I need to at least play the game on the default difficulty. Not that I have anything to prove to anybody, but I'm thinking the developers had this default, this normal difficulty in mind when they made the game. I'm going to play it how the developers intended. But then I'm sitting there benchmarking this, like I said, and I'm like, you know what, man, I'm tired, and I want to just get through more of the game, and I want to not get stressed out while I'm playing it, and I just want to see how this will perform if I get further in games and I stress this out more. So I started playing games on easy, and I played a bunch of games consecutively on easy, and I had a blast. What games did I play? I have the list here. RoboCop Rogue City, Lies of P, Doom the Dark Ages. With Lies of P, they relatively recently put in an easier difficulty. Gears of War Reloaded and the Resident Evil 4 remake. I think they call it assisted if you play the remake on easy, but nonetheless, I played the RE4 remake on easy, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I couldn't find too much research. I found a couple articles. I actually found a random quote from a guy who is a 37-year-old boomer. I'm a 44-year-old boomer. Hi. Talking about why they play games on easy, but this is coming from GameDeveloper.com. There is a dev that wanted to remain anonymous who worked on a racing game, and this is what they had to say about how many people played their game on easy, and you'll be rather surprised. A number of years ago, I designed a racing game based on a famous real-world racing license. As part of that development, we included metrics to study the intricate details of how players were interacting with the game. One of these was which difficulty level people were playing on. When I had balanced the difficulty, I deliberately made the easiest level incredibly easy. With my traditional gamer mindset, I had assumed that this would provide new players with an entry point into the game where they could enjoy the experience and learn the basics before quickly moving up to a more interesting experience on a higher difficulty. When the metrics came back, I was stunned to see that my preconceptions were utterly and completely wrong. Between 70 and 80% of players play the game only on its easiest difficulty level, not only as an entry point to this game, not as a brief introduction to mechanics. The vast majority of players simply wanted to boot up the game and win a race as their favorite driver. Now, this comes from resetera.com, and there was, like I said, a 37-year-old boomer who plays games on easy, and he is proud. And you know what? Rock on, brother. And this is what he had to say. 37-year-old boomer reporting in, and you know how it goes. Work, kids, ever-expanding web of life issues, and you just want to sit and enjoy media without it being another obstacle. Last year, I started playing games on easy, if possible, difficulty options, and I've done a lot of them, enjoying the hell out of every single title as a form of pure, relaxing escapism. More than that, I even platinum some as I find the monotonous cleaning of the map from markers a form of some weird digital Zen meditation. So after you think about giving up on gaming, grandmas and grandpas, just dial the difficulty down and feel the tension releasing from your body as from start to finish you live a true power fantasy on the screen of your TV, computer, handheld, or whatever. And it's so true. Look, as a person who's beaten Elden Ring twice, the vanilla game, not the DLC yet, I plan on doing it. I do like a challenge once in a while. It's not that I don't want to ever play a challenging game. I do. But there's just sometimes, man, I am 44 years old, right? I have kids. I do this as a living. I have many other obligations. And like he even said, life stressors, as you get older, the more stressful things in life that come up. And not only do you not have the time as you get older to game as much as you used to, even when you do have the time, you have so much other stuff on your plate as a grown man or woman that to sit there and focus heavily because you're playing on a hard difficulty or normal difficulty on a game is just not on the table. Whereas if you play the games on easy, you can enjoy them because you don't have to sit there and be so focused because of the challenge of the game. And like he said too, I rather play a game on easy because I have the energy to play on easy than prove my manhood to a bunch of non-existent people by playing on normal or thinking, even put that aside, that I should play the game on normal because that's how the devs intended, to just realize that they also made an easy mode that the devs did develop. And instead of giving up on my hobby because I don't have the energy to play games on normal or hard all the time, I just play them on easy and enjoy them the way I want to, because it's gaming at the end of the day. And gaming is a hobby that you're meant to enjoy, and you enjoy it how you want to enjoy it, not how someone else thinks you should enjoy it. This is Rich Tomorrow signing out. Make sure you sub to my ASMR channel and come check out my long streams on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that start at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. See you soon.